What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Concrete Edge right here on Deco-Crete TV. My name's Jeff, and on today's show, we're going to be taking a look at a great-looking, cost-effective, and low-maintenance floor coating option, and it's really a contractor's go-to option for garage floors and is really the most feasible DIY option. So, this video is all about broadcast flooring, and stay tuned, you're going to learn all about it. So, floor coatings are just an excellent way to enhance the durability, aesthetics, and functionality of any interior concrete floor. And with all the options out there, media broadcasts really just stand out for their unique advantages. And the process involves casting some sort of decorative media into the wet coating. This could be vinyl paint chips, which is definitely the most common option, and they're available in a variety of different sizes. Now, there's also mica chips available, there's quartz media, as well as a ton of other stuff. So before you make any final decisions, just go check out everything that's out there. No matter what, this media is just going to create a textured finish that offers a wide range of benefits. Now, we're not going to be covering really much of the how-to part of chip floors in this video, but please check out our epoxy tips and tricks playlist if you're looking for more how-to information. Now, from a contractor's point of view, broadcast flooring is just a great business to be in. There are just so many floors out there that need to be coated, and when it comes to garage floors, chip or quartz broadcasts are just as good as it gets. Depending on the system you use, you could even install the entire coating in as little as one day. Now, if your jobs are all nearby, then that might not mean much to you, but this can be huge for jobs that require some long distance travel, because now this means no more going back to the job the next day for that top coat that was only going to take a few hours anyway. So for a full tutorial video on one-day garage floors, please check out our job site conditions episode where we go over the whole thing from start to finish. Now, I personally love chip floors because they are really easy to install and they're very consistent. Broadcast flooring is just one of the few aspects of decorative concrete where you can literally take your samples out to your customer's existing floor, set them down, and have them pick out which one they want, and with complete confidence, you can tell them this is what your floor is going to look like, and you won't even have to stress out about that final outcome. They do look like the samples every single time. Now, of course, to get to this is going to require some skill, but a brand new installer can have success on their very first job with broadcast flooring. And we would never recommend just going straight to your first metallic job without doing some practice labs first. Now, I kind of relate this to broomed versus stamped concrete, and for those of you guys who have poured both brooms and stamped, you know exactly what I mean by this, but stamped concrete is obviously the more visually appealing choice here. But that stamp job going bad is probably going to actually look worse than just a nice, clean broom finish that they knew what they were doing on. Also, kind of like pulling a broom across a slab of concrete, these chips, they just hide most of the imperfections. It is truly amazing what you can do to a beat-up, old-looking floor just by putting a chip broadcast over it. And the texture is really what's making it all happen. Not only for covering up all the flaws in the existing floor, but it's also a lot easier to make that top coat look perfect. Now, chip systems are just a great way for new contractors that are getting started in the floor coatings business, and because of how forgiving they are, this system is really going to be the most feasible for a DIYer. Because there is no such thing as a perfect metallic floor, and I know nothing is truly perfect, but honestly, chip floors are about as close as you're going to get. Now, broadcast flooring is also great for the end user as well. That texture that this media leaves behind is just going to give you an anti-skid and a visually appealing surface. We've had so many requests for metallic garage floors over the years, but honestly, we kind of try to talk people out of it. It's not that metallic garage floors are less durable than chip floors, and it's not going to fall apart or anything like that. It's just that the texture from these chips is just going to really, really hide the wear and tear over the years. Metallic floors are just so smooth and glassy that you just end up noticing every little scratch and scuff. Now, if you're okay with this, then that's fine. The coating will definitely function long term, but most end users, they just want a lower maintenance floor that's still going to look really good after 10 years or so without doing anything to it. Now, the other benefit to the end user when it comes to chip floors would be price. Now, I wouldn't consider any concrete floor coating system cheap, but chip floors are definitely the most cost effective. Because of the quick turnaround times and the lower labor costs, contractors can just generally offer chip broadcasts for $2, $3, sometimes even $4 per square foot less than metallic floors. Now, this might not be the case for quartz or for mica chips, but vinyl paint chips are just going to give the customer a highly durable floor at a low cost compared to the other options. Now, when it comes to looks, I mean, this is where chips might lose a little bit of steam, and I mean, if you really need that metallic look, you're just going to have to deal with the downsides of higher costs and more maintenance. I mean, especially on garage floors when it comes to the maintenance part. I mean, at that point, it is really just kind of looks versus practicality. And I mean, don't get me wrong here. I mean, chip floors are definitely not ugly. In fact, they look really, really good. And in a lot of cases, people actually prefer it over metallic. And I mean, I know I do in a lot of situations. Now, there are plenty of color blends to choose from. There's different sizes. I mean, you could even have the option of custom blends if you can't find exactly what you want. And schools and businesses love this option because now they can get a custom color blend that's going to match their company or school color. Now, part of the point of all this is that there's just no one coating style that's going to fit everyone's needs. And so if you're a concrete coatings contractor, it's just important to have a diverse arsenal that you can offer your customers to choose from. But above and beyond that, is recommending the best system for that customer's situation is going to be crucial. And when it comes to garage floors or any other floor that's just going to go through a lot of abuse, I mean, honestly, broadcast floors are just where it's at. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for today's show. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys in deciding of what type of floor coating is going to be best for your next project. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch these videos. I mean, we really do appreciate all the support that you guys show to the channel by tuning in every week and always just hitting those little buttons down there, like, share it on social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave us a comment if we missed anything or if you have any questions about concrete floor coatings. And if you are already subscribed, please don't forget about the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and honestly, it really, really does help our channel out. So, from all of us here at Deco-Crete TV, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.